Think you've seen smart animals before? Wait until you meet these genius monkeys pulling off wild stunts that'll blow your mind. From solving puzzles to copying humans, these primates might just be smarter than you think. Before we dive into their 200 IQ moments, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's see if we can reach 1 million subscribers by the end of this year. Let's make it happen together.
A fair trade. Primates are smart. Don't ever try to pull the wool over a monkey's eyes. It will not end well for you. Still, they are known to be fair in the right situations. Take a look at this shrewd negotiator. This orangutan decided to make the most of his time in a Bali zoo in the only way he knew how. Operating like a mob boss. Okay, not quite, but it's close. The orangutan decided to work in a one for you, one for me type approach, receiving snacks in exchange for something. I'll be honest, I can't be entirely sure what the guy in shorts got from the orangutan, but he should be counting his blessings that it wasn't dung. That's something that monkeys tend to do quite a lot, and let's be honest, there's nothing more mob boss-like than flinging your poo at somebody that's ticked you off. This is actually a pretty clever way to get people to give you things, although I imagine the zoo owners aren't all that happy about it. Give it a month, you may find that the orangutan has given away half of his enclosure for a banana. Let's see the man in shorts catch that with two hands. Nut puzzle. I have no idea if you know this or not, but monkeys are some of the best problem solvers on the planet. You put them in a puzzle-based situation, and they can probably find a solution to it. It may not be the right solution, it might not make sense, but it is a solution. This video highlights the approach of various monkeys to secure nuts from inside a glass box. To do it, the monkeys have to grab small branches and maneuver the nuts toward a narrow opening in the glass. Then the monkeys use their tongues to reach in and secure their prize. It's a puzzle that would probably take most humans a few hours to work out, but these monkeys are just straight to the point. You have to admire that kind of thinking. Mostly because we don't have it. This kind of challenge would test even the smartest of monkeys, especially if they happen to be hungry. But solving it as quickly as they did, well, that's pretty impressive. They deserved their snack. I'd probably still be there now, trying to figure out a loophole. Monkey-made swing. For some reason, people are still in complete denial that we ever evolved from primates. That's probably because humans are generally pretty stupid for an intelligent species, but here we have an example of creative ingenuity that even Bear Grylls would be proud of. This monkey clearly got bored of what looks to be his prison cell and decided to make it a little more homey. And what better way to do that than a hammock or a swing? The orangutan grabs a piece of fabric and skillfully ties it to his cage's edges, creating the makeshift swing of his dreams. But after his first test proves to not be quite good enough, he decides to loosen it to his likening. So that's conception, execution, and adjustment. That's one genius monkey. And one gnarly swing, bro. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. It's a monkey. Look, this is the kind of ingenious, quick thinking that can come in very handy if you're stranded on a desert island and /or in a cage. Next time you're playing Desert Island, don't forget your fabric. Insta-monkey. Some geniuses have already suggested creating a new social media platform designed to be used by animals. While that may not be the most practical idea in the world, there may be a little bit of logic behind it. Not much, but a little bit. This video shows a chimpanzee enjoying the wonders of Instagram with his own hands. This monkey effortlessly browses some kind of account highlighting animals, watching video after video. When he finds one he doesn't like, he just swipes away and watches one with a chimpanzee in it. It's pretty crazy to see just how good he is at working the app. I've seen my mom trying to use the app, and this is infinitely better. Maybe the animal social media idea wasn't as terrible as I assumed it was. Wait, what if we're the animals? I applaud this monkey for being able to dismiss the things that it doesn't care about, animals that aren't monkeys, and highlighting the stuff it likes, animals that are monkeys. Still probably not a good idea to introduce it to DMs. It's not great even with humans. Clothes washing chimp. Under no circumstances should monkeys be forced to do human chores, but if they wanted to do them of their own free will, well, that's their choice, I guess. One less job for the poorly paid human drones, wasting their life force and staring down the endless abyss of existence. Monkeys. This video shows a chimpanzee in a Chinese theme park, washing clothes. Need I say more? Contractually, yes. The chimpanzee's keeper was especially shocked to find this monkey washing his clothes for no apparent reason other than the chimp just wanted to do it. I mean, if somebody wants to wash your clothes for you, it's not something that you have to think about. You know, you just hand over your clothes and say, make sure you don't damage the stitching. That's one-of-a-kind employee's clothing. Okay, it's one of 1,000 kind. It's highly unlikely that this chimp will get a job as the resident clothes washer, but you can't blame a monkey for trying. I hear monkeys don't even get unemployment pay. What's the point of that? How is a clothes-washing chimp supposed to live? Coconut monkey. When you think about monkeys, you usually imagine the type that likes to climb trees and swing around in the jungle, right? Well, how about monkeys that are trained to do just that and also pick coconuts? Do you think about them? You should. This monkey is tasked with climbing coconut trees and cutting the fruits. And you know what? The little guy is pretty good at his job. The monkey climbs up, twists the coconuts to the point that they loosen, and drops them down to his best human bud down on the ground. It's a perfect partnership, the hyperactive little monkey and the guy who sells coconuts. And, as if the tree skills are not enough, this monkey also retrieves coconuts from the water's surface. You have to appreciate a worker that can do his job in just about any environment. Look, all I'm saying is that Curious George would not do this in a million years. He would probably rip the tree down and get the man with the yellow hat fired for it, or he'd intentionally drop the coconut on someone's head and get away with it. I know his tricks. Hell's Angels monkey. As of 2020, there is no recognized motorcycle gang led entirely by monkeys, yet, let's be honest, we all know they're working on it. Some monkeys have even begun practicing. Take a look at this video of a future Hellraiser. This video is taken from a monkey street show in Indonesia. Obviously, we should note that the debate over whether these shows are a cultural tradition or animal abuse will and should go on. Still, the video shows a monkey climbing onto a miniature motorcycle while wearing a fake head. Just seconds later, he's speeding all around the circle and pulling off photo opportunity poses for the crowd, seemingly without trying. In better circumstances, this monkey could be the Tom Cruise of the animal world. But, you know, maybe without the Scientology. I'm not sure monkeys are into religion. Oh, never mind the monkeys pretending to pray. Street shows like this are big business all over Asia, which is pretty horrific. Clearly these monkeys are intelligent and energetic animals. Should they really be parading themselves around to entertain tourists? We already have human Tom Cruise for that. Room service. We're told from an early age that if we want something, all we have to do is ask, so this chimp decided to do just that. Well, you can't blame the guy for trying. A monkey can go years without seeing a bottle of Mountain Dew. The video shows the chimpanzee spotting a tourist's grocery bag and asking, "What's inside?" When she pulls out the bottle, the chimp naturally asks her to pour the juice through a tiny gap in the glass barrier. That's right. This chimp has the whole place mapped out in detail. It wouldn't surprise me if he tried to pull off an audacious zoo escape. Naturally, the woman succumbs to the chimp pressure and pours the drink through the gap, allowing the chimp to get the nice refreshing hit of Mountain Dew. But of course, one sip isn't enough, and the chimp keeps coming back for more. I'm not here to say whether or not chimps should be eating Mountain Dew, but clearly they enjoy it. I mean, why else would they basically pressure an innocent woman into donating her groceries? Bottle opener. Every human has trouble opening bottles now and then. They just screw them on too tight. What's up with that? You try and open them, they burn your hands and leave marks, and then you write to the company with a strongly worded email about their lax bottle procedure and get back a cease and desist lawsuit? Seriously. Anyway, monkeys, this orangutan is smart. When a tourist offers him 2 bananas, he eagerly takes them through the gaps in his cage. That's just common sense, right? Someone offers you food, you take it. But when the guy offers him a bottle of juice that just can't fit through the gaps, there's a problem. How is he going to drink it? Well, this orangutan just points the opening inside the cage, opens the bottle, and takes it like the most civilized monkey you've ever seen. There's a lot of genius things going on here. The monkey maneuvers the bottle up high enough to work it. He unscrews the top, he drinks the juice. This is a very intelligent animal. There's no other way to say it. But man, that cage is impractical. Opening the window. It must be pretty boring to live in a zoo. You have to spend all day having slack-jawed humans staring at you at all hours of the day. No TV, no internet, no podcasts. I mean, what the hell is there to do but to pry open the glass and demand food? Sudoku? This video shows a highly intelligent orangutan using solid plant stems to quietly open up the glass barriers. The theory is that the orangutan could open up the glass whenever he wants, thereby getting visitors to pass him food that he could then eat. And you have to admit, that's a smart monkey. Or perhaps the orangutan is just bored and is planning a grand escape. First you pry open the windows like a crowbar, and then you just walk out like a visitor to the zoo. Nobody would ever notice. Look, you have to give the monkey credit here. This is a pretty ingenious way to pry open the highly secured windows of a zoo. I'm not sure you'd find any other species of animal that would have come up with this.
Monkeys with brains like that? Nature never stops surprising us. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more unbelievable animal moments.